So 5150. Stocks 5150, yo. We are live. And you know what? This ain't through with the market. This market right here, you cannot play with it. Like see, last night we traded. Look at I did a video earlier. But here my boy, I'm still asleep. Just woke up. I sleep just woke up. But I woke up and I thought, look, last order that I did, the last transaction I did, the price was 23,899. 23,899. And I had said I should do one more short because we probably going back down, retracing, blah blah blah, right? Guess what? We at 24,641. Woo. That's definitely not. That's not short. That was long, bro. I done woke up sick. Like damn. But see, I had the bag already. That's why this is the thing that I'm talking about. Like, well, sometimes I wake up. Sometimes I'll go in a position like do that overnight junk or like, oh, I'm gonna take a nap. Nah, this market here, you gotta watch it. And why you gotta watch it is because DJT sent out a tweet. Let me find it right quick. DJT, DJT sent out a tweet, yo. And when he sends out a tweet, market moves. You know what I'm saying? And it ain't nothing you can do about it. It's no rhyme, no reason. This is the same reason I got frustrated last week because it's like, good grief, man. Stuff ain't making no sense. Nvidia's at 178. Oil is at, what is oil at? Let me see. Find my oil. Oil is at 87. Wow. That's crazy. Oil is at 87. Hold up, that can't be right. Oil is at 87? Holy shit. That's crazy. This dude, what did he say? I gotta find out what he said. Hold up. Hold up. What did he say? He had to say something. That ain't just happening. Look at that. Oil just fell off the cliff, yo. Oil was just riding along, minding his business, doing his thing, and then bam. Yo, that's crazy. Look at gas, 281. Wow. I'm glad I ain't getting no gas for real life. Maybe gas is cheaper too tomorrow. Or maybe gas is cheaper today. I don't know. Man. Okay. Let's see. DJT. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. I don't mean to laugh, yo. DJT says Trump postpones any and all military strikes against Iran power plants and energy. I am pleased to report, this is me reading the tweet. This dude said, I am pleased to report that the United States of America and the country of Iran have had over the last 2 days very good productive conversations regarding the complete and total resolution of our hostilities in the Middle East. Based on the tenor, and tone of these in-depth okay, let me look at this. Show it all. All right, so this is on Truth Social. He said, based on the tenor and tone, where was I at? Based on the tenor and tone of these in-depth, detailed, and constructive conversations, which will continue throughout the week, I have instructed the Department of War to postpone any and all military strikes against Iran power plants and energy infrastructure for a 5-day period, subject to the success of ongoing meetings and discussions. Thank you for your attention to this matter. President DJT. That dude, wow, yo. He, hey, 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 I gotta log on YouTube and see what these fools is talking. Cause what you call it, trading traveler, traveling trader. He was like, he said it too. He was like, yo, unless he comes on and says something like we stop him, this market dropping. DJT said, nah, that's enough. Enough's enough, yo. That boy, that man trying to win some votes. He trying to get back in. He playing the game. He don't care about the rest of the world. He trying to play the game. Dang. That goes to show you too, man. You can't be out here just YOLOing and stuff, man, overnight. You'll wake up and everything will be upside down. Dang, that's wild. Man, I don't know what to say. I'm kind of speechless on this. Let's get back to NQ. Look at that pop, boy. Look at that. That thing ran up. I mean, we was here. Yeah, look at that. We was here. Look where I drew my fib at. I drew my fib way back here. That was the 100% point right there. We blew through it. Crazy. Now, I won't lie, FOMO, but who knew that that was going to happen? Because look, all we have been doing is going down. All we've been doing is dropping. Boom. This market is so tricky. Old boy came out and said, yo, shut it down. Huh. That's crazy work. Now, where are we at, though? Let's look at this and see. Let's go to the daily and find out where we are located at now. Okay, so that fib, that blew it up to the 2.618 target on the fib. I had the original one down here. He come out with some news and he creates this, which is insane. Completely. But looking at this on the daily, let's put it on the we need to put this on the monthly so we can see where we at. And without getting too excited. So see, this is the high. This is our recent low. So boom. If we leave it on the monthly, just keeping it, we're bringing it up here. Leave it on the fib up here for the monthly. We are still. All right, we're leaving it on the monthly. That puts us at where we at? 24,667. We're still down on the low end. I mean, not too much to get too excited about. You see what I'm saying? So we haven't blown up past that yet, which that would be, I don't know what it would take, but it won't take much because a tweet is all it takes. So now we got 5 days to make this money and be bullish. All right, put that let's go to the 4 hour right quick. See. All right, so on the 4 hour, look at those trends I had drawn in there. Just look at it. That's crazy movement, man. That is insane movement. And that's wild. This dude got that much pull. He just, well, I mean, hey, if it ain't gonna be no war, it ain't gonna be no war. The market was bogged down by that. And if we stop bombing people, the market likes that. Now, now, here's the thing you gotta think about. Is this a setup? Like, is he doing this so he can somebody said real bumbleclot. If he is he wait, is he what is the word I want to say? Is he doing this for market manipulation? You know what I'm saying? And I mean, possibly, because that ain't above him. But I'll tell you, if you got caught in the short, bro, if you caught in a short, man, I bet you there's some people on here that's sick to the stomach today. Yep, 10 minutes ago. Let me see what this man do right here doing. So right now we at 674. All right, so let's see what we got on this field, man. Oh, that's a little bit. Man. All right, sorry. That had me laughing, man. I'm sorry. DJT is a wild dude, yo. This mug just comes out and shuts it all down, flips the table. Oil is back below 80, 85. That's crazy. All right, so what we at? So we got on our fib right here from this move from the low end to the on this is on the monthly. I'm looking at it on the 4 hour right now. So on the 4 hour, you know what's crazy? We had the 50% move for the month. So not too bad, but we in the middle on the monthly. I mean, I'm looking at it on the 4 hour, but I got this fib drawn out for the monthly, right? So this is where we are for the month right here. So from this range right here, the top of this trend that we've been at right here, we can make it back up there. We're at the 50% move. We're at the bottom, which is the resistance, which is the bottom part portion before we fell off. So basically, we retraced and went and recovered everything back from March 18th. So we're back even with March 18th. Let's look at the calendar and see what was happening on March 18th. March 24th. What was going on March 18th? March 18th. March 18th, guess what day that was? FMOC day. So we basically just fell off over FMOC and the war. And then he said we're not gonna bomb, and we go right back to where we were, the level that we were at when FMOC was talking, when they had the press conference and the market fell. See, so yeah, boom, 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 boom. And then we had continuation, and then came out, turned it around. Now we're back here with Jay Powell's speech. Back even with Jay Powell's speech, and it's at the 50% mark right there on that field. Huh. So what do you do? Do you jump in? Do you trust this move? I'm gonna tell you, dude, do not do any swing. If you swing trading, man, you got like balls of steel, son. Cause yeah, if you swing trading, man, that's wild. Cause there's no reason to be swing trading. You never know what's gonna happen. Man, that was crazy. All right, so let's see. With 4 hour, like I said, we're sitting here at 24, 663, 665. So the 4 hour is at the 50%. All right. So that's probably the move up. I would think that we'll probably retrace, come back down to 24, 445, 455 or so right here. We'll probably come back down to this 38.2. So I would imagine two things that happen. We're either gonna go on up here to 24, 674, what is it, 24, 874? Yeah, we're either going up to 20, 24, 874 high end. That'll be super crazy. And that'll take us up and catch this candle right here. That'll be above the FMOC news. Or we'll retrace and we'll come back down to 24, 455. Either way, up on the day tremendously. So see, we could retrace. I would expect this to retrace. Just looking at it on the 4 hour. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or we could just stay in this range. Tell you what though, with everything that's going on, that's cool. I got 324. I'm not fooling with this for today. This is just, I just went live just to say hi because that's crazy. If anything, like I said, I think we'll hit here, retrace, back down to here. What time is it? 11 o'clock. Yeah, it's on the 15 minute. That's the tweet or the truth post. Let's see, do we have any news for today? Market data. Today is Monday, and we don't have any data, anything that's relevant for us. So it's a free day. Yeah, it's a free day. Yeah, it's a free day. So he came out with the news, ran the market back up a little bit, put some life in it, added some volatility, if you may. Gas is dropping, oil is dropping. I mean, that dude, all he cares about is the money, yo. He ain't thinking about people, and that's cool. Yeah. So we can get back to business now, maybe. Shouldn't be over there doing that crap anyway. Did it riding along with them other cats, man. But whatever, man. I can't say it so much because I'm live on TikTok too, and they'll ban me for hate speech or something. So gotta relax. Keep your opinions to yourself. Just talk about the stocks. The stocks only. What up, Big Dog KFC? That's a cool name right there. Big Dog KFC. All right, so we're back in 639, 636. Yeah, this is pretty cool right here. This is I I'm sorry that right there. It's just wild. Market manipulation at its finest, yo. So let's see, but either way, we're still on the low end. So no need to get too excited. We're still on the low end of this whole move. We're at 50% of the monthly, so we can sit right here. Probably bounce between these two ranges right here. It is what it is. Like if we bounce between these two moves, you see here, this is the 50% of the monthly fib I got drawn out, and we could bounce between 24,665 and 24,455. We can do that all day, and we'll still feel good about it because of this move right here. So we won't complain. So this could be our new range, and we can stay here for a while. You know what I'm saying? So expect it to do that. I'm thinking at least at the minimum, expect it to drop back down to 24 415. What is it? 24 517, 24 500. Like right now, we're pulling back. We'll probably hit that. That'll be the first level. 24 588. 24 600. 24 600. We'll probably hit that. And then if we break 24 600, next level will be 24 527. You know, or 500, whatever. Pretty cool though. Good market reaction. Wild thing is that I was asleep and I woke up and it was like I woke up and saw that went crazy and I was like, yo, but I think this the range we're gonna sit at. I'm gonna play right there. I'm gonna leave this fib on here. All right, so we're trying to push up. So we call it 607 bounce. Running back up. We'll probably get back up to here to well, this is the level, remember I was talking about. 665s. Come back up, see if we can break it. If we can break that, we'll go back up to 690 or so. Hit the high again. Might even hit 700. It's in the middle though. Just rotating right here. You see that? Bouncing. Just bouncing. See the thing for me, what I'm gonna have to resist is like not trading. I'm at 324 today. I made my money. Chill. Chill. That's all I need to do. Don't go messing with it. Don't tinker. Don't fiddle in the middle. Put this on here. Like I said, we gotta respect these levels right here. Look at this. So let's take a look at see something on the daily chart. Look where we are at the previous day high. This stuff is kind of like almost like not even magic. It's just like real. Like you see the high right here for this candle. This is the previous day, and the high is 24,660. Where are we at? 24,653. We at previous day high. And if we break previous day high, then we could be talking about some upside. You see what I'm saying? But right now, no reason to try till we break 24,660, and then we could go up to 680. But it's still gonna pull back. Or we could just bounce. We could just stay in this range. Like I said, we could stay in this range right here and play with 50 and 38. Play with this 455 and 65, 665. We could play in that all day for the rest of this week. I don't need this trend right here no more. All right, let's put this. This is for the day. That's the low for the day right there. So this is the low of day. This is the high day. This yellow line, I'm gonna put this is previous day high. Boom. Right there. Previous day high was 690. All right, previous day high. So I got this yellow at six at the previous day high, and I got my low. So that fib it was cool to look at, but that's too much going on. Like all this stuff all over the charts. So go back down to the 4 hour. Here we go. You see where we at? Equal with the previous day high, right? We could play in that range. Go to the 5 minute. See, we were just below the previous day high. So we ran up with the post, hit it, broke it just a little bit, made a new daily high, a high for today, and then we were retracing. You see what I'm saying? So this could be the new range. We got a lot because there's nothing between here. So please believe this could get filled. If and when they so choose, we could always come back down here. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, what is this level? That's 24. I mean 23,865. Let's look and see what's down here. 23,865. 23,8. Because some people got left down here, so it's probably still some orders down here. 23. Look at all that volume going all the way down. Yeah, it's a lot of volume all the way down. That's a big gap. 24,465. Yeah. Where we at here? 24. This is on the 200. 24, 220. We can retrace to 24, 400 easily and still be winning on the day. That'll be a 200 point move down, you know. So we're retracing. This is those times where I'm testing myself to be honest, because I hit my target already, right? I have a daily target, y'all. My daily target is $40 a day. Don't overtrade. That's nothing, right? Y'all are like, what the hell? But guess what? It's so hard to do because I get caught up, get caught into the market. Next thing you know, I'm YOLOing out here trading earnings, and then I lose a lot. But it's cool. That being said, I got to be more disciplined. So right now, we at 24, 628, 629. Yeah, man. All I'm gonna say is this. If you done made your money today, put a dollar sign in the chat, yo. If you made your money today, put a dollar sign in the chat. Boom. One, two, three. 300. I got $3 signs in the chat. You know what I'm talking about? So I don't have to do nothing right now. Sit here and chill, you know what I'm saying? So right now, See, pulling up. And like I said, man, we really could just go like this is the top of that David previous day high. We can trade in this range right here. This could be the new range. What should I do? I should change, put another one in here. Another price range, horizontal ray, price line. We can have that one be there, and we're gonna change this color to, let's see, the orange. No, too close to that. Gray, purple, purple, purple for low. That purple or this purple? Which purple? I don't know what they're talking about. Cats keep talking about a Tyson trade. Anyway, this could be the range we could trade between right here. This could be the bottom. We could shoot back down here, or and make this the top, or we could break above. If we stay in this range, this is where we sit. We could live here and there. Plenty, plenty of range. So, like I said, if you made your money, man, make some more if you want to trade. Time is 11:34, but I'm not gonna do anything right now. Just gonna chill. Like for real, just gonna chill. We could even tighten it up and make that range right there and just chop. So no, nothing says that we have to do anything. And they could dump this candle because this could just be, you know, it's a lower high. I mean, they could retrace this though. It's crazy though. I'm just happy that I wasn't in a trade, that I wasn't in a short. So we're coming back touching, the VWAP now. Let's see what I look like if I do this charts. Look at that move, man. That's parabolic. That's all from that tweet. So like I said, we could come back down and fill all of that. Boom. That definitely could happen. Even if we come back down to here, we're still higher than where we were. 24,400. Easy. So it looks like we're flushing down, but it could be this level right here. We can hit 24,440. Gotta put it on the 15 second. This is pretty cool right here. This 15 second shows everything. So there it is, pushing down lower. Oh, I'm on the wrong. What am I on? This is March. I need to be on the June on the wrong contract. There you go. Hold on, I'll be back. Hello. Are you here? Hey, chat. They calling me talking about Medicare. Check it out. What you got? Part A, Part B? Part A, Part B? I won again. I'm gonna tell you, do not say yes, do not say no. These fools is tricky, man. They playing with old people, man. Fucking assholes. All right, so let's look at something else. Let's see what we got over here with this with we're in the June contract. Let's see what the July contract looks like. MNQ. Yeah, 6. No, no MNQ N6. No July contract. So is it an August contract? Q. I typed it in right. MNQ and whatever month it is in the year. Yeah. So no, so September U. There it is, September. See what September contract looking like. Maybe we'll play around there. All right, September. Let's see what that's looking like. So I don't want to mess up my profits on my current contract. So let's see what this September contract looks like. Look at this. Nobody's home. No volume. But if you want to trade, you can play there. So what we can do is take a see if we can get a short. Just one. And we'll play this back down to the downside. Play this down to 420. Set this up for 420 to get out at 420. We could go to 651. We do 420 with a September contract. Set it for 420, right? This is where it crossed. Let's do a fib right quick. This is the high. They could run it back up, but we could come back down to this low right here, 24.5, 574. Size over here so I can keep, yeah, that's better. All right, so wait, we wicked out here. All right, so what I did was went to the September contract just because I'm addicted to trading and I want to do something. So I went to the forward month contract, the off month. You can see it's hardly no volume here. So doing a short, and we're gonna do a short down to 460. We do this move right here just from this fib to move 50% down will be 24,534. Well, if we go to 61.8, that'll be 24,641. 24,641. So we'll do 24,641. We'll just play in between that range right there, 641. So we'll go here, and we got an order here 641 is there. We can catch 200 right quick. Now, if we go back down to the 50%, like just swing it all the way back, that's 534. So order sitting right here, a couple orders here. We went 534. That could be about 400, but there's no orders in here. You see, it's no volume. So where I want to put this at is where it's some volume. So we already got 71. We're gonna do 640, 600. What do we say? We're gonna do 60, 641, so 640. So you got some orders here, 606. Trade down to 641. All right, so we got our order in here on the September contract for 638. That'll give us two. That's swinging for the fence right there right now, right? And I could just trade, like boom, just pop, bap, bap, bap. Or we just wait and see if we get that 200. 24, 737, we're at. Let's keep it the same. Let's stay with 40. Let's cancel that. Boom. All right, there's our 40. Oh, ha, bro. I forgot I was short and I went short and bought two contracts. This guy, pay attention. Keep up. What is that about? That's cool though. We'll wait. All right, there we go. All right, we got that. That was funny. We're gonna do two and two. We can do two and two. All right, let's see where we're at. We're gonna be chopping here in a little bit. See if I can trade a 15-second on this joint. All right, we're giving it up. Catch on a retrace, see if we can get something. I turn this off. Got one click trading in now. We're getting ready to be YOLO and gambling. Do it with one. So we're trying to play back to the upside now. Let's see. $6.94. Where's our order at? 6.91. So we're looking to go back to the upside. That's what we're trying to play. They could take it lower though. Oh, they bopped. They dropped it. Dang. Just like that. Well, we're back at what, 24,600? Oh, nice. All right, retracing, pulling back up. I heard running, dropping down. See how much hole, how big a hole we can dig for ourselves trying to do a retracement. So this could be it where they're selling it back down. I'm not on the current contract, just so y'all know. I'm on a September contract. And I'm trying to go. I'm really actually doing what I shouldn't do. I'm on counter trend, which is definitely gambling. I was just preaching about that this morning. We'll see. We should get a bounce here. We don't. I know. I'm saying should. I would like to see a bounce. I don't mean it's gonna happen. See, so look where we at. Bam, down to there. Bam, I called that. Fuck that. Reverse. So we already be dropping. So we are heading back down to this 50% move. You see how easily you can come and just give money away though, because that is money. Like now down $200 just like that off of two trades. I did two good small ones and then I went the wrong way and I didn't cut the loss. So now I'm short here, but this could be the bottom. This could bounce and run back up. He's getting ready to have a press conference shortly. We'll see. Everything's curling. It could squeeze right here or flush. One of the two. Looks like I might be short at the bottom, yo. See if this gonna drop because they just came out and said DJT was lying. But the algorithms only run off of our news. I'm looking for a flush. I would like to see a flush. I'd like to see a flush down to 492, 400 or so. Get me out of this hole. Yeah, 490. Where is this? The 200 is here. 486. 492 would be here. Where is our 50%? Is at 479 off of this measured move. Come back there. 595. We could hit that and stay. We could just play in that range, 595. But a breakdown is what I would like to see. Down to 470 or so. Come back there. That'll make that even. Hold that. Then retrace. Could take it all the way back down. Once they discover that this is like all fugazi. 479. Here we go. We got somebody here. All right, that's how we put our flag down right there. We're gonna see what we get. 482.25 to the downside. We're expecting that, so we're in this now. We're committed. We're committed. We're in a relationship. Just so you know. Slide this over a little closer. It's a tricky relationship. It's a give and a take. Looks like there's a lot of taking going on right now. This is a YOLO, not financial advice. Don't do what I'm doing. No, we're bouncing. This is the part where makes me like I should be trading because when I could have made that right there, I could have got that instead of like holding. just trade that range. Boom, boom. All right, yo. TikTok, I'm gonna sign off, man. TikTok is messing with me. All right, peace. YouTube, I'm gonna sign out. Peace. Oh, but we made our money.